My grandma, Sherry Ann Sheeler Van Scoik, was born in Omaha, Nebraska on October 4th, 1939. She is the second oldest of 3 girls and 1 boy. My grandma absolutely loved living in Omaha, where she felt like a big fish in a little pond. She attended Henry W. Yates Elementary School, where she knew everyone from first grade on, and all of her classes were in one room all day. She felt like she belonged in Omaha. So the first major event that shaped my grandma's life was when she moved from Omaha, Nebraska to Bartlesville, Oklahoma on November 1st, 1952, when she was 13 years old. She had felt like her whole world had been turned upside down. In Bartlesville, she attended Bartlesville Central Junior High School and no longer felt like the big fish, but rather she was incredibly shy and quiet. She felt like she had been thrown into deeper water, and she was very frightened. My grandma realized that she would have to do something if she didn't want to feel this way anymore. Once the family began attending the First Baptist Church, my grandma began to make new friends, which spilled over into her school life as well. This helped her a lot. She also joined the school band playing the clarinet. Being in the marching band and groups at church greatly increased my grandma's confidence and social life. The second event that shaped my grandma's life was marrying my grandpa. When my grandma was 15 years old, she met my grandpa, Paul Dean Van Scoik, at church. He had invited her to the drive-in restaurant after church one night, thus the beginning of their lives together. The rest of their dates consisted of a movie once a week, sitting together at church on Sunday mornings and nights, and Wednesday night prayer meetings, and sometimes my grandpa would drive my grandma to school. My grandparents knew they wanted to get married someday, but there was never a formal proposal. They were looking in the window of Zale's jewelry store, went inside, and my grandpa bought an engagement ring for my grandma. He kept it in the glove box of his car. My grandma was only 16 years old at the time. She made the mistake of wearing her engagement ring to school one day and telling her friends about it. Word eventually got back to her parents. They were not very happy about it. They said etiquette insisted that when you're engaged, you need to set a date to get married within 6 months, so that's what they did. My grandparents got married on May 18th, 1956, when my grandma was 16 and finishing her junior year of high school, and my grandpa was 18 years old and graduating from high school. My grandparents were married for 53 years until my grandpa lost his battle with cancer. Marriage threw many trials at my grandma, but taught her an immense amount about what it means to love unconditionally, put others before yourself, and to be a true Christian servant, even when you do not want to. My grandma has always been the strongest person I know and has taught me so much about being confident and true to myself, helped me to overcome my own bouts of shyness, and has taught me what it means to fully love other people the way Christ calls us to. She has taught me that no matter what trials life throws at you, God is always on your side. Had it not been for my grandma, I would not be the young woman of faith I am today.